could be bad. Could be fine. Probably fine.
I promise in 1 minute we will get to that. But first, you should see the lead up. Pretty floaty, honestly.
Actually,
wow.
Yeah.
I'm really impressed.
Oh, wait, go hit these whoops, too.
Oh, yeah, that's one. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay.
That was actually not bad.
It wasn't bad.
All things considered.
It wasn't bad.
Wow. More speed.
I just went over, right?
Yeah.
With no air. More speed.
Yeah, maybe more speed. Maybe a little bit more to the left where it's a little pitched up more. Oh. No. I think if you hit it the other way.
Coming from that way.
Yeah, then you'll at least get it off the ground a little bit. This could be bad. Could be fine. Probably fine.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know where my phone went. Oh, there it is. Holy oh.
We're eating it! Holy
Oh no! Oh. No. Taylor, no!
we eat it!
Oh no, dude!
Did it get up? Dude,
That was
100% worth it.
way huge, man. Oh.
Harder!
Oh no. The second I couldn't believe you hit it that fast. I was like,
A little bit of body damage.
honestly shocked the airbags didn't go off. I thought for sure. I can't believe you drove away from that though. That's insane. I want to be clear, I didn't pressure you. Push it that hard. Dude, now it needs a bumper.
Yeah.
I think it really just needs a bumper. The hood probably.
Yeah. Bumper and a grill, maybe. Let's take it back to camp before it does something.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Then we'll look at the radiator.
Yikes, dude. How was that ride though, that jump?
That was pretty bumpy. My phone went flying. Yeah.
That's a pretty good jump. Maybe we should hit that with the Polaris?
Sit outside of that one this time.
Holy man. Oh. I can't believe it sent so hard.
That was crazy.
It's driving fine. I bet it's gonna drive totally straight.
It probably will.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Maybe 4.
That'll buff.
Oh,
That'll buff out.
Shoot. Hunter's already trying to make a claim on his insurance here.
There's sand up here.
Oh, my back's hurting.
I know, dude.
Radiator looks good.
As long as the radiator's
That's
good.
crazy. I'm honestly very surprised that your control arm didn't break.
The radiator's way in the back. There's a lot of space up here. Oh, there's a lot of broken.
If it's broken, you don't need it. Here we go.
Gonna need a grill. All right. Oh boy. Oh my God, there's so much plastic broken in here.
Are those like, are any of those like louvers that need to, like air dams or anything? Nothing?
I don't know.
Oh no, not really. It's just a grill and a bumper. Which is like, you know, that's cool. I don't know about the hood though. Or whatever else.
Let's look at the suspension. be all right. The front end took all of it. That was an ugly. Oh, it looks fine. Is everything still like camber's right?
It looks like it.
Yeah, the camber looks good.
That's impressive.
Yeah, it is actually.
It
pretty
actually
impressive.
like looks totally perfect.
It looks like it might just drive straight down the road. It just took it all right to the face.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. This must have hit, and then the truck landed. I'd have to see the footage again.
It did, dude. It just
That was
Totally like totally
ooh, a penny. Boom.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God! More throttle next time.
Yeah, that's what it is.
All right, let's do it again.
Okay, I thought the hood closed even there for a second, but no.
Oh,
See, that's gonna take.
oh let me look at that.
I mean,
Oh,
well, good thing it's yours now, right? As of yesterday.
exactly. Yeah, you traded. It needs a grill, a bumper, and a little alignment.
I bet we know a guy that.
Sand in the engine too.
I didn't even. I didn't even look over when you said, "Hey, let me show you this video."
Yeah.
So I saw it on the camera first, and then I see the aftermath.
I wish I had caught you watching it on camera because your reaction was awesome.
Yeah.
Everything in the truck just floated up.
Oh
And
yeah.
then all
The
you
truck's
saw
a
was
mess,
sand
dude.
just over the windshield.
That's what always happens with you. They always go nose in. It was open.
Hey Max. What's going on? Oh.
We make a mistake.
Yeah. So that was rough. It was. I was so sore. I know that you can quasi jump these trucks. Kind of. People do it. It's not obviously recommended. They're not really meant for it. They have a little bit better suspension package than a regular package Colorado. Well, definitely better. It is a really cool, impressive shock. It cools really well, but it's not a pre-runner style suspension. So, yeah, the problem with that jump was it wasn't the truck. It was the jump, because later on we considered hitting it with the side-by-side, and same thing. We just rolled it, and it was going to nosedive too. And I think it's because the approach of the jump was too short, and so the rear tires had not even contacted the base of the jump, and the front tires were already off the ground, and so I think that caused it to buck. We found another jump later that we hit with the side-by-side, which I should have hit it with the ZR2, but I wasn't willing to jump it again. So it's better than you'd expect. It's not as bad as you would think. Obviously, we do have some front end damage, but I was able to drive away from it. There is it literally drives perfectly. Alignment's perfect. Nothing's changed. It's because all the impact was in the front, but luckily no radiator damage. At first, I thought it only needed a grill, which I was pretty excited about. But then I realized that this piece right here is actually part of the factory bumper. And I'm not willing to replace the factory bumper with another factory bumper. I would rather go with an aftermarket bumper, something I can put a winch in. This is basically the catalyst of me wanting to now just build the ZR2 the right way. So I've been looking at the Kibitech suspension. They're true long travel. It's like pre-runner stuff to actually be able to jump the truck the right way. So I've been looking at that, and bigger tire. I definitely would want more power. I looked at some of the stuff Kibitech's done with the LT swaps, the V8s, but I don't think that's in the cards for this truck. I think I just want to supercharge it. There are some really good kits on the market that make really reliable, clean power. So I think that's the route I want to go. Or I still have the Jeep, so the Gladiator. I could maybe not go so in depth with the build and do maybe the Peak suspension stuff, maybe. I'm not sure. I could also get the Dirt King A-arms with like a coilover. And then that way I'd be able to widen the truck out too, which is really one of the things I really want to do. So it's tough. So in terms of damage, it needs a front grille, which in that box right there. It needs a front bumper. We are going to put the extrusion overland rack on this truck, and they're helping me out. They're sending me the parts to do that. So I reached out to Coastal to see if they wanted to work with me on the build. Not really, kinda, but not really. I love the look of the Relentless Fabrication bumper. They're tube style bumper with just a little bit of plate, just enough to put a winch in. I think that's the route I'm going to go. Unfortunately, their lead time is pretty extensive, but is definitely the look I'm after, definitely the amount of clearance I'm after. So it's probably the route I'm going to go. I'm going to try to massage this bumper as best as I can to make it look as good as possible in the meantime, and then of course replace the front grille. I don't know if plastic welding this bumper will work. I think there's a ton of force pulling it apart right now that I don't think a plastic weld would hold. And then the other thing, I thought I had damaged my hood, which I did not. I actually, in the impact, shoved my core support up, and so I'm trying to brainstorm on how to get that pushed back down. It just moved it ever so slightly, and it did push the hood up, obviously. So that is the worst of the entirety of the jump. That kind of sucks. So that's that. Here's my other quandary. I'll just keep rambling. So here's my other quandary. I really want to build this truck right. In an ideal world, proper long travel, whether it be Kivitech, Dirt King, something to that effect. I definitely want to use locked off-road coilovers though, with whatever control arms I go with. I'll have to get extended axle shafts. Obviously the weak link at that point is the rear axle, number one, and then the front differential. And so I don't know. I really would like to see this truck on a tire larger than a 35. Minimum 37. I know a guy that runs 40s on it. I've met him in person. If you're a ZR2 guy or are a fan of him, you'll know who I'm talking about. I can't remember his channel name. I've watched his stuff. I would definitely, it's easy to replace the rear axle with a 1-ton 8-lug or a Ford 9-inch or something like that. That's easy. You can buy them literally in a crate, bolted in. The front end's a little more challenging. You can beef everything up except for the differential. So, and of course you could put stronger aftermarket gears in it and stuff and do what you can, but it's still independent front suspension. You're still rocking that factory ring and pinion, which is small. And that would definitely be the weak link, especially if I'm putting long travel on it and I want to go fast. There's a lot of force on that diff when you're moving fast with big tires. So that's my quandary. Let me know what you guys think. I mean, people with Tacomas do it all the time. There's way less, I should say, information on the ZR2 or Colorado front diffs, grenading, compared to the Tacoma. People run 40s on their third-gen Tacomas all the time. I don't know what the inside of this differential looks like. So I don't know how beefy it is. Maybe it can handle it. Of course, I could solid axle swap the front, which is the other thing I'm considering doing. I kind of want something different than the Jeep. It would just be a Jeep that looks like Colorado at that point. So I kind of want the alternative, the go fast truck. Yeah. And I already know, I've read all the forums. I know people will blast you for trying to SAS a ZR2 because of the factory suspension that it comes with. You know, why would you rip that stuff out? Just get a different Colorado. I get all that, but this is in the nicest way possible, but I just don't care. And and I'm not trying to be condescending. It's my truck, and I can do whatever I want. So, yeah, we're in my wood shop. Build custom tables. So, it's pretty cool. That's a 9-foot redwood conference table. These are going to be like epoxy tables, walnut set, 2 coffee tables, console table, 2 end tables, console table, coffee table, walnut coffee table. You can't see it now, but there's actually, oh yeah, you can, rock slabs. This is going to be totally gloss. We're going to buff that out, make it glossy. It's going to be beautiful. Another redwood conference table. That one's already sold. And this one's massive. I forget how long that is, but huge redwood conference table. Yeah, this one's sick. Yeah, maybe I'll link my stuff in the description. You can check out my stuff. Check this out. Boom. Isn't that sick? It's cool. Yeah. So anyways, yeah, if you guys have any ideas, leave them in the comments. I like doing crazy stuff. I want to do crazy builds. The KB Tech stuff's been done. I have never seen a solid axle swap ZR2. I've seen solid axle swapped Colorados. I don't know if I've seen this generation Colorado solid axle swap. So that could be sick. I haven't really looked at the underneath side of the truck in that mindset. So maybe I should do that. But like I said, I really want something different than the Jeep. I kind of want to keep it IFS. We'll see though. If I just start grenading front end parts, it'll just be easier to rip it out. So anyways, stay tuned. Obviously the build's going to be on the channel. This is going on the Utah and Colorado BDR that we're leaving to go do in 1 week. So I have a lot to do to it. I need to put my fridge in it, my extrusion rack, my tent, my battery system. I'm not going to put solar on it. I'm just going to run a DC to DC charger. I don't think it's necessary. But I have a ton of stuff to do to this thing before that and get the new grill in, try to straighten out that bumper the best I can. My Gladiator is having problems right now, and I don't have time to even look into it. All I have time to do is transfer all the crap over here. So stay tuned. This build's going to be on the channel. We're going to have a ton of fun on the BDR. So if you watched my last video, the Land Cruiser, the 80 series is going to be there also. So thank you guys so much for watching, and Colorado ZR2 build starts right now.
Bye. Oh!